guys, RiderTech here, and as we cruise along, I wanted to talk to you guys about how I chose this bike. I still have the video in edit for my comparison chart, and I must say that that comparison chart has had a few pages added. So as I was saying in the presentation video, I needed a bike to do some errands, some daily commuting in a highway like this. Lots of miles, and the RS would be a sacrilege to put the top case on. So I decided to check some bikes and get myself one that put all the boxes. And so I did a comparison between ADVs and also scooters, and at the end of the day this bike won, and this bike won for a stupid reason. Basically it was the price of a Touareg new with some mods, and all that price was that was my ceiling, and this is so much more bike than the Touareg. It has better suspension from the factory. It has cornering ABS with a tech pack. That's one of the things that this bike have already. It has heated grips, everything that I wanted to put on the Touareg. This one have it. Also upshift and downshift, and the rally mode and stuff like that. So this one has the tech pack. And there's a thing that I didn't want, was to have two bikes with the same engine. Nothing against my RS, but I didn't want to put all my eggs in the same basket. And the RS and the Touareg share the major components. So, and the same dealership. So I wanted to do something different. I looked at the Touareg, I looked to the Tenere, I looked to the Transalp, and I didn't like any prices of them new. So I checked the used market, and after checking the used market, I found this one, and the price of this one new was way over budget. For example, I also had how do you call it, 379 GT, and that bike was way pricier, but not way pricier than this one new. So basically you have small increments between the bikes that I put, and I promise you guys I will share that Excel file. Just need to clean it up a bit and make it available to you guys. And I basically compared the fuel economy, weight, tank, because this one has 20 liters. That's one of the things that I wanted. I wanted to be able to do longer trips without refueling, so stuff like that. And with all of that, for the price, this one was the clear winner. There are better bikes for my use case, but this one opened the doors to off-road for me, because this is the 890 Adventure R model. So it's the one with the better suspension, a little bit higher. That's a detriment for me because I use short trousers, because I'm a little bit short on the legs. So my inseam was at the limit. This was at the limit of what I could tiptoe. But as I said before, it was okay. It was what I was looking for, and because of that, I bought it, and I'm happy with it. It does what I wanted, but it's not the same passion as the RS. This bike is, as I like to refer to it, as the opposite of my RS. The RS is fun, is all business, he wants to go. This one, the KTM, it also wants to go, but it's a bull, not a cheetah. It has a lot of torque. The engine is bigger. It's geared for that. It just pulls, but it doesn't develop like the RS. And it's very interesting how two parallel teams are such opposites, even with one being bigger and having more displacement. Both bikes have 100 horsepower. This one has a little bit more, 105, but this one has way much torque than the other one, and it shows in what it does. So basically, you can expect me to do more trips with a bike, to try to do some off-road, and stuff like that. But it's mainly this, guys. I bought it instead of a scooter. I basically put everything on the line, and the scooter was going, and I mainly have used this bike in the city, so that's why I was considering a scooter. But the scooter would be not to downgrade, because I was considering a maxi scooter, but it didn't pull my fancy, and it was very similar in use to the RS, in the point that it was a road focused bike, and this one is not road focused. You have 21 rims, mixed tires, so to get two road focused bikes I would sell my RS and get the naked, or basically do what I did. I had the ability to have the two bikes, and I basically did. I got my RS as the fun princess, and I have this I find it very funny how the both bikes work so differently. You ride them differently. It's interesting, and that's it, guys. That's my ramblings about why I choose this bike. It was I didn't tell you guys. Basically, this bike was a trade-in. Someone bought this bike new, did the 1.7k kilometers with the bike, and traded in to the same dealer for the 12k adventure, because they wanted something with more power. So as you can see, the person that took this bike didn't do off-road with it, didn't do anything. He just upgraded to the bigger model because he wanted more power. And if you are doing highway, and if you are doing just cruising, this bike is not for you. This bike is meant to off-road, and the suspension is something that I adore. For those of you that have done mountain biking as kids, and you feel that with a mountain bike you can just jump anywhere and do anything with the bike, this bike gives me the same feeling. I basically, when I'm on it, I feel that I can bounce sidewalks, go downstairs, stuff like that. I haven't done stuff like that because it's illegal to do stuff like that. But if I, for example, those how do you say it? Those strips that they put on the road to slow down traffic. This bike does something very funny, because I can take those strips without slowing down. I just put myself on the pegs like this, and I basically can do anything with the bike with no problems. It's very interesting how you can just ignore stuff with a bike like this. And that's it, guys. That's my experience so far with KTM. I hope soon to tell you guys how it is off-road, but so far I only did trips with it, long trips, and it's more comfortable than the RS. I bought it for that, and it's very competent bike for what it is, and that's an off-road machine that you can use on the road. No respect for anyone whatsoever. Just cut the corner, go wide, whatever. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you